So I got a question on an older Photics TV video. It seemed to be about adding a logo to a QR code. The video showed how to use Apple's shortcuts to automatically create a QR code from a line of text. It worked great for creating a link to Photics TV. But a QR code by itself is not so friendly looking. What if I can add the smiley icon to the QR code? Well, the Generate QR Code action doesn't have many options. But fortunately, I have Pixelmator Pro. It has a lot of useful actions to edit images. The one I'm using is Overlay Image. So I picked the Photics TV icon as the image, and gave it a size of 16 by 16 pixels. That is way too small. How about 32 by 32 pixels? It's still too small. Also, I think I want to give it some space. The squares of the QR code are bumping up against the image. There, that's better. How about 64 by 64? That's still fairly tiny. Let's try 128 by 128. Cute, that kind of works, but can we go bigger? Trying the next power of 2, 256 by 256. That looks nice. But it's a little too big. My iPhone understood the code for a brief moment, but then lost it. So I think that's the sweet spot, somewhere between 128 and 256. The Generate QR Code action from Apple creates a 556 by 556 pixels image. So that logo size should be relative to that image size. I think 200 pixels worked the best here. It's a little smaller, but a bit on the safer side. The point is that automation made it easier to experiment. Yet, I don't like QR codes. Even as a guy who likes tech, QR codes seem a little too alien. So what if I could put the link in the image? That might make it a little more friendly. I modified the logo image to include Photics TV, and then I played around with the positioning. The image can be moved around with X and Y coordinates. Again, if the image is too big, it doesn't work. And if the image is too small, it doesn't look so good. Also, I had to change the order of the actions so that the image would save properly. Ultimately, this is the result. I think that looks pretty cool, even though I wasn't planning to use QR codes. I tested the QR code, and it even worked from pointing my phone at a thumbnail on my Mac desktop. I'm surprised that worked, and I don't know if this will work for you, as there are a lot of different variables, so testing is important. I'm just showing my results with this technology. The point is that scripting can make it easier to work with images, and that might make experimentation easier too. That's what happened here, so hopefully this information is helpful.